And you are now, girl, tuned in.
You know what it is.
My opinions are facts podcast.
Yeah, straight up.
Hey, what's up? What's up? Good afternoon on this summer hot Thursday afternoon out here. Appreciate everybody's joining. I'll give everybody like 2 minutes to join in so we can go over today's games. Pretty decent game last night. You see the Pirates definitely got another one. Had another series sweep. That's the second this season. Shout out to the Pirates for that one. Before we do, getting everything else, we're gonna go over the MLB Power Rankings top 10. What's going on, Michael Sands? What's going on? What's up? Like I said, give everybody a few minutes to join. Get everybody up in here before I go over everything. It's a decent game yesterday. Man, the first 8 I hit right on it. Boom. Then after that, man, I might be a little tripping with the Padres. They needed that win bad, but they didn't pull off. But yeah, the first 8 though, I hit them off right the first 8 games. Definitely check that box off. What's going on, El Congrave? What's going on, my guy? What's up? I said, give it here another minute or two. Let more people join in. Welcome everybody joining in on Facebook Live, YouTube Live, checking me out. Like I said, it's a good baseball. My favorite time of the year is NBA playoffs, the finals. I kind of only turned it on once I realized that the Pacers came back, so that was a good closeout right there. Yeah, Pacers started to remind me of 2004 Pistons, man, where they do so good with a team, and then we got 9-10 players that could play on that could play any given time. Yeah, that makes out for a lot. So inexperience, experience. That's what happens in the NBA when you get to the finals. But see, about 30 more seconds, I'll get to it. What's going on, everybody that's joining on TikTok? Hey, make sure you keep the language at keep it cool. No, don't talk crazy on here. Because like I said, I got booted twice. I won the third time. I don't know what happened then. For that, skiing going. Hey, look, man, we it's 2025. You talking about next season? We talking about that right now. He's with us. He's a pirate right now. He's a pirate. That's what he is. He's pitching Friday, so make sure you tuning in. Yeah, he's a pirate right now. We worry about that time. He might get to the postseason. You never know. Nonetheless, let's get up off of that. Okay, as we always do around this time on Thursday, we get the MLB Power Rankings top 10 in the league. And this is crazy, but I'm gonna start this week. I'm gonna start from 10 down. 10 down. We're gonna do, instead of doing 1 to 10, we're gonna 10 down. All right, number 10 that cracked it this week, who I kind of figured it would be eventually happen to go with that one. Tampa Bay Rays. Like I said, the last 10 games, they're I think 8-2 or 7-3. But yeah, they've been smoking lately. Playing real good baseball out there down there in Tampa. So, kind of figured they was gonna crack it this week. Number 9, we got the Astros, who dropped one but came back yesterday. Like I said, they would bounce back and get the victory. Oh, my bad, guys. Get the victory over the White Sox. They're number 9 this week on the MLB Power Rankings. Number 8, we had the Padres. I don't know how they are 8. I don't know how the Padres are 8 because they've been playing bad. I mean, to me personally, they haven't been that good, but somehow, some way, they cracked number 8 on the MLB Power Rankings top 10. Number 7, we got the Giants, who, yeah, they deserve to be there. There was 9 last week. They moved up 2 slots to number 7. Well deserving. They're right in stride right now, catching the wins as they do. Number 6, we got the Phillies. They had a not too good of June starting off, but they're kind of picking it back up. Got a victory yesterday. They're number 6 for this week. They was 5, so they dropped a slot. Let me see who's that. Glenn. Why is Sox okay? Sox hitting okay, but pitching. Yeah, of course. That's why I said they've been playing real good. They just haven't been winning. That's what's wrong with the White Sox. Number 5, we got the Cubs, who I think is going to be a sneaky team into the postseason. I don't know. I just got the feeling they're going to sneak in. They might be able to go all the way. I don't know. But they're number 5 this week. Number 4, we got for the MLB Power Rankings, we got the Dodgers. They dropped 2 slots. Yeah, they was number 2 last week. They dropped number 4 this week. Fighting through the up and down, wins, loss, win, loss. So they're trying to get all together. We'll see what happens there. But you know, it won't be long where they stay down. Number 3, we have the Yankees. The Yankees been looking good in the last 10 games, if you ask me. They moved up a slot for number 4 from last week, so they'll keep it going. Of course, they had a nice victory yesterday. So not surprising. Number 3. Number 2, we have the Mets, who are on a 7-game winning streak now. They're starting to show, they're starting to gel like I thought they would. Soto and Alonso, them guys are definitely coming along. Pitching is doing real great. So number 2 spot they have for the MLB Power Rankings. He's Rockies money line. I'll get to that game in a second. Yeah, so number 1, kind of figure this one. And it's funny too because they was kind of they get thrashed yesterday. They got beat down yesterday, but overall this team definitely deserves it for the time being. Detroit Tigers are number 1 on the MLB Power Rankings for this week. Yes, they got the number 1 slot. They definitely playing overall good, very very good baseball. Like I said, Torkelson definitely been getting a lot of home runs. I won't say a lot, but enough. Yeah, all around screwball them guys. Hey man, not a team to be messed with. Detroit Tigers, number 1 in the MLB Power Rankings. Y'all still got that video? Oh, nah. We sold the studio. We sold all that. Yeah, we moved on for that. That was we had it built for 13 years, but everything sold. So yeah, we got out of that place. We sold it last summer. What's going on? But hey, how you doing, though? I hope you're doing good, white boy Dame. Hope you're doing all right down at Berg. You still down that way? No the Grimace and the Mets. No doubt, no doubt. But yeah, that's the top 10 MLB Power Rankings. Now let's get to the games today. We don't got too many games today for the MLB. You know, they save everybody for Friday. But no, let's get to it. Ain't gonna be too long. First game come on 1 o'clock, 1:15 actually starts. So I'm gonna run through these games. It won't take too long. Let me get to the first one. Oh, here we go. All right. Normally I have it like that, but sometimes it takes a little second there. Here we go. Cloud Chaser, what's going on, my guy? You joined just in time, just in time. About to get to the game. So first game we got the Mets and Nationals. Yesterday, like I said, the Mets had no problem. They took the winning streak up to 7. Or my bad, to 5. I don't know why I said 7. I think it's why they took it back, took it to 5-game straight winning streak. The Mets did. They're looking real good right now. They looking World Series bound as we thought they should. But anywho, let me see. Let's go Giants. Yeah, they doing good, man. We're gonna rock with them today. I'll let you know. I took Soto for a 1.5 HRR. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. But on the mound today, we got for both teams. For the Nationals, we got Michael Soroka, 3-3 on the season, ERA 4.86 with the whip at 1.11. Facing off against my guy, who I like, Kodai Senga, 6-3 on the season, ERA 1.59 with a whip of 1.18. Heavy lean for the Mets, of course. Why not? I actually think they could take it to 6, but Thursdays can get tricky. But hey, I ain't no fear right here. I'm definitely going with the RL for this game. RL for the Mets. RL for the Mets today. Get it done. They get the series over. I believe it's the last game of the series right here. Nope. Tomorrow be the. Oh no, nope. Today's last one. Yeah, I think they get them out the box. I think they get a sweep, keep it going, and we'll see why they're number 2 in the MLB right now. RL for the Mets. Next game we have the Texans and the Twins. The Twins, man. I thought yesterday, I don't like I said, I don't see how you got 2 pitchers for the Raiders in a top 10 of the MLB pitching and you can't pull no victories. Ever since I seen that listing last week, they lost or 2 weeks ago, both pitchers lost both their games they played in. So I don't know what's going on down there in Texas. Twins is looking good. They've been looking good for a month and a half now. Yes, they have. Even after the winning streak got broken, they still maintain and having lost much of a stride. I don't see no key injuries. Everybody's in there. Cloud Chaser crazy. Are you taking? I'll let you know right now, Kiko. I'm on a game right now. Make sure I call everybody else that be there. All right, on the mound today, we got for both teams. For the Rangers, we got Patrick Corbin, the lefty, who we all know. Pretty decent pitcher. 3-5 on the season. ERA 3.52 with the whip of 1.17. Facing off against Baylor Ober. 4-2 on the season. ERA 3.78 with the whip of 1.30. This will be the funny game right here where Patrick Corbin actually will get one and avoid a serious sweep. That's why I got the weird feeling about this game. It just feels weird to me that this would be the game where we just expected yesterday with Maul. We thought he would get it done. Yeah, it's one of the eerie ones. Wow. Wow. This one's really hard to decide. I mean, Twins for sure. It sound like them, but I don't feel like Patrick Corbin would be the one because mm, guys, this is so confusing for me. I'm really stuck off this one. I really don't know. Normally when I'm like this, I always like the under. Something's telling me in my mind, I feel like Corbin's going to pull this one off. Oh yeah, I'm going. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, I'll take my chance. ML Rangers, ML for the Rangers. I let that. Yeah, Cloud Chase. I know I'm confused. I'll let you know what my locks are, but this might be a lock of the Rangers. I feel like Corbin might get this one done, but yeah, I would lean towards the ML for the Rangers. ML for the Rangers. Next up, we got my guys screaming them Giants in the chat. So here we are, the Giants and the Rockies. We've been thinking the Rockies for the last 2 days, and it has not happened. The Giants kind of showed us, like, nah, don't believe the hype. We see they're number 3 in the MLB power rankings this week. Of course, heavy lean. You know where it's going with the Giants on the mound today for both teams. We got Hayden Birdsong, 3-1 on the season. ERA 2.55 with the whip of 1.28. Going against Antonio Senzatela. I'm gonna practice that name. We'll get it right for you guys. 1-10 on the season. ERA 6.68 with the whip of 197. Heavy lean for the Giants, of course. I mean, I believe in the Rockies, but you know what? I'm going with the Giants. I ain't playing no games. RL for them. RL for the Giants. I know the Rockies been playing tough. I think the Giants. They can't. I said this about the Padres and Dodgers too because they're in the same division. These games you can't drop. You cannot lose these type of games at all. These games come back to haunt you in August. And with this division they're in, they can't lose this one. So I think the Giants played no games. RL for the Giants. RL for the Giants. Next game we have the number 1 team in baseball right now, the Tigers, host or at Baltimore for the last game, playing against the Orioles. Woo. Get a little tongue-tied, y'all. My bad. But today on the mound, we have the best pitcher in the league, Tariq Skubal, the lefty. We all know 6-2 on the season. ERA 2.16 with the whip of 0.82. Going against Dean Kremer, who's kind of picked it up as of late. I'm shocked that he did that, but it happened. I'm really shocked, but I'm a rock with that one. I like Detroit to get that. Of course, a Screwball. It has to go. That has to happen. So I'll go with that one. RL for the Tigers. They played no games with that for sure. RL for the Tigers. For that game. Next one we have the Yankees and the Royals facing off against each other. My bad, bro. I'm trying to read the comments everything at the same time. I got a little stutter, but here we go. Number 2 team in the or number 3 team in the MLB, Yankees, playing their last game at Kansas City, facing off against the Royals. On the mound today, we got for both teams, Will Warren, 4-3 on the season, ERA 5.34. Seth Lugo, 1.41 on the mound facing them. I'm sorry, I had that wrong. My bad, guys. I've been reading too many things at once. We back it up. Will Warren on the mound today for the Yankees, 4-3 on the season. ERA 5.34 with the whip of 1.41. Facing off against Seth Lugo, 3-5 on the season. ERA 3.46 with the whip of 1.17. I don't know. I think today they're feeling like this will be this is gonna be the Royals' day. They feel they can get one out of here. It's of course the last game of the series. Thursday can get tricky. But I like the over on this one. I'm gonna go with the over 8.5. Royals probably could pull this one, but I want over 8.5 with this game right here. Kind of a little undecided, just because how sometimes it works outside of the stats and stuff. You're like, Royals are going to steal one, but man, I'm going with the over on that. Over 8.5 for the Yankees and Royals. Next game is St. Louis and the Brewers. Oh, St. Louis, man. I hope you guys get it together. These guys looking bad out there. Shout out to everybody joining in right now. We got the Cardinals and Brewers, like I said, on the mound for both teams. Pitching for the Cardinals, Sonny Gray, 7-1 on the season. ERA 3.35 with the whip of 1.13. Jacob Misarowski, first game of the season playing, so there's no data for him. Of course, heavy lean going to be for the Cardinals. I think the Cardinals pick it back up. Actually, this is what I would do right here. I would Cardinals for the actually I'll do Cardinals for the ML and I got Nook Bar for a homer. That's why I like that right there. Cardinals for the ML and Nook Bar for a homer today. That's what I like for that game right there, especially going against a pitcher that we never seen before, and there's no data on him. And Sonny Gray definitely gets it done. That's why I could say the RL for that. Forget ML, RL. I don't think give it too many hits at all. RL and Nook Bar for a homer for that Cardinals and Brewers game. Next game, we got my Pirates up. We had a nice series sweep, or not series sweep, series win yesterday against the Marlins. That's our second of the season. We are hosting the Cubs, who is number 5 on the MLB power rankings this week. It's going to be a tough one. This is going to test how far we came, and do we got any type of chance of doing anything for the rest of the season. Whew. On the mound right now for today, Andrew Heaney, who I do like 3-4 in the season, ERA 3.24 with the whip of 1.15. Facing off against James Italian, 6-3 on the season, ERA 3.54 with the whip of 0.98. We're so crazy. We can't get runs. If we could hit, if I was confident of us hitting, I would take us on the ML. We will keep it low. Don't get he knew to keep it low. And it's funny to keep it low, they got a chance to win this one. I'm going with the under 7.5 for this one. Under 7.5 for the Cubs and Pirates, just because I feel Heaney can keep it low. Don't be shocked we pull another one off. But yeah, I like the over under 7.5. I'll take the under for that game for the Cubs and Pirates. Last but not least, we have the feisty. They fight hard, but they don't win. White Sox. They're in Houston for the last night facing the Astros. Astros gave it to them yesterday, put them back in reality of who they really are. There's no key injuries. Everybody's in there. On the mound for both teams, we got for the White Sox, Davis Martin, 2-6 on the season. ERA 3.62 with the whip of 1.21. Facing off against Framber Valdez, of course, the lefty out of Houston, 6-4 on the season. ERA 3.07 with the whip of 1.06. This one right here, I like the Astros to get it done again. I like the RL for the Astros. They played no games, sent them home, and they get back to the winning ways. I don't feel much of a matchup here. RL for the Astros. I'm going to run through these games one more time, and then we're going to be out of here because the games come on soon. We got about less than an hour to pick. Starting off the top, Washington and the Mets. I got the Mets closing out the series. So ML for the Mets, ML for the Mets, ML for the Mets. Next game, Rangers and the Twins. This was the toughest game right here to decide. I ain't going to lie to you. Now, first game's a lock. That Mets game, ML for the Mets, that's a lock. This game right here is so hard to decide. If I had to lean to somebody, it'd be ML for the Rangers, but I don't know. Good luck on that one, but that would be my choice if I had to make one. Detroit and Baltimore, you already know RL for Detroit, and I like Scooble for strikeouts, over on the strikeouts. RL for the Tigers and Scooble for strikeouts for the over for that. Yankees and the Royals. This one, another tough game to decide. Now that Detroit game's a lock though. Lock Detroit, RL with Scooble over the strikeouts. That's a lock, and Mets for the ML. That's a lock right there. Yankees, KC, that's hard to decide. Don't know. I would, if I would lean out there, KC will just get one at least. They'll pull one game out. So then if I had to take somebody, I'd take the ML for the Royals. Next up, Cardinals in Milwaukee. This is a lock right here. Cardinals for the RL. Cardinals RL. That's a lock for me. My Pirates can't really decide on that one. If I did, I'll take under 7.5 against the Cubs. Pirates and Cubs under 7.5 total runs. And last but not least, like I said, I'm locking this one in. RL for the Astros. RL for the Astros facing off against the White Sox. So that's my locks. My locks today, Astros RL, St. Louis RL. No, ML for the St. Louis. Sorry. ML for the St. Louis. RL for St. Louis, RL for the Astros, RL or ML for Detroit in strikeouts for Scooble. I take the over, and I like the Mets for the ML. That's a lock. That's my locks right there. If you missed that, you can go on my YouTube page, 223ENT, music page, 223ENT. You can catch me on there. Go through all my picks. Make sure you jump on there. If you did miss my link, DM me, and I'll send you the link in the DM. You can check it on there. I have it all right there. But that's my locks for the day. I appreciate everybody joining on. Let's get to it. Like I said, not too many games today because Friday night is where it all goes down. But today, let's get to it. Let's you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Appreciate everybody who watched their language today on the chat. I'll check you guys out tomorrow. I'll be back around about 4 p.m. tomorrow. We're going to do the Friday one. I always love Friday night baseball, man. So we'll get to it. But until then, study hard. Don't study long. Let's get to it. Till next time. Peace. Cubs, that one, I didn't choose that one. But if I did the Cubs, I like the under 7.5. Under 7.5 for that Cubs and Pirates game. But yeah, if you do need the rest of my picks, I'll DM me. I'll send you my link so you can go on my YouTube and check out what I picked today. Until next time, signing off. Sincerely yours. It's your guy, Izzy. He gets busy. Peace. All right, everybody on YouTube, Facebook Live. Appreciate you guys joining. I will see you guys again tomorrow at the 4 p.m. hour. And we get down, Friday night's always packed with a lot of baseball. Friday Night Lights, we'll get to it. Till next time, sincerely yours. Signing off. It's your guy, Izzy Gets Busy. Peace.